Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lisa 24.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Pass comes. It's Hunter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, easy.
Lawrence now off the play action. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Darn, they said hot.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Red on red.
Lawrence in the pistol. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ginger. Done.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Takes another one. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going to run again with Jacobs. He couldn't quite break it. Still 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, Shaq. Check out.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Punt coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, tomato, tomato! Run! Run!
Inside give here for 2. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Hey!
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. But the catch moves into the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On red.
Here's the first carry for LaQuint Allen. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Red on red.
Right back to Allen. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
These are 24.
Now Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Hey, easy. Here we go.
2nd down give to Tootin. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
This, our last play of the quarter.
All right, let's go.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, son, touch!
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still at the 40 here. 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Oh, the football's loose. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Lawrence looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Red on red.
On first down, they'll run. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Hey, line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey.
Now it's Lawrence. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll work against the blitz. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They're throwing it. Dio man makes the grab. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Pass play coming here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On the draw, the gift to Pollard. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun now on third down. Nothing there left receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Here's Joey Slye for the Titans field goal attempt. This will be a 44-yard look.
44-yard attempt.
Slye's kick is up and good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
It fed the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, easy, route.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lawrence to throw it. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, Ron.
First down throw, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a screen play for Allen. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
At the 16-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Hey, let's go.
Tootin with it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the red. Silver.
A toss play to Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. A fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
14-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Decent 24. Son, it's hot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He got it! Interception! To take possession at their own 15-yard line following the pick.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Pass play now. And the floater falls to the deck. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Red on red.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there who brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Easy, Ralph.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, go.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Forced out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. He was looking for Alec Eilmanner. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On third down, Pollard. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 3.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Running on first here with Jacobs. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Looking in the air here. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. This one's caught. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go, it's Pollard. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On red. On this side. Here we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here's the 24. Hey, Soko, so high.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
1st down. Here's Allen. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hey, hey, hey.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Red 23.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Come on. Take go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake. Caught by the open man. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 4-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
First and 10, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
14 at the 43-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Got it. Ready?
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Io Manor with the catch out right. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
70 Lions. Go.
Desperation time here. Pass complete, screen play. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, play action. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, set.
From the red zone on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get it. Cougar night,
He's dropping back to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Jaguars 13, Titans 10.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Lawrence to throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey.
He'll air it out on 3rd. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, he tried to get aggressive, and it looked like it was done for after the deflection. He got himself to the right place at the right time to make that catch downfield.
24. Here we go.
Running from the pistol. Here's Allen. And he can only they're ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. It's Allen again. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Right, let's go.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
A modest gain on the counter. A good recovery there from the front seven, Kate. They bought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
On the red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
Red on red.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage.
Jacksonville.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another throw here on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. Got TK, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Alec Manor, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They are throwing it again. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans gotta score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. It's Ironman downfield. He's got it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Connects on the crosser. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Catch made. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to throw it again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So first down from the 41. On the give, it's to Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the first down play.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another